Welcome to episode 4 of Records That Changed My Life with me, Rob Webster. In this episode, I'm going to talk about 2 classic records from the golden age of progressive house. One of these records cannot be pigeonholed into a specific genre, it is just an all-round classic house record. I hope you enjoy this episode. The first record needs no introduction, but if you don't know the title of it, you'll certainly know the track itself, and that is Passion by Gat Decore. Came out in 1992, and as you can see, my copy is extremely battered, torn, frayed, ripped, ruined, whatever. It's had so much hammer over the last 31 years. I first heard this on Yes, That Laurent Garnier mixtape again back in 1992 when I was just 16, and it totally transformed everything for me. So I probably should do a video about that tape rather than all the records on that tape. But this record, heard it on there, and then I got hold of a copy pretty much soon after. It was almost as if the guys that made this were sent here to make this one record, and that was their contribution to dance music, because they never did anything else after this. They made a couple of tracks under the Hanson Nelson name, and Simon Slater did another Gat Decore record, and they also had the version of this which was mixed with Degrees of Motion's vocal. However, forget that version. The full naked instrumental mix from 1992 is the absolute epitome of house music. It's progressive, it's piano, it's hands in the air, it's techno, it's got everything going for it. It's just, it's undescribable how this record made me feel then and how it makes me feel to this day. So, Passion Gat Decore, you know the score with this one, it needs no introduction, original pressing here. Mine's completely destroyed, Passion by Gat Decore. And the second record I'm going to talk about is a remix of a pop group. It's a very unusual pairing. This is the future sound of Prefab Sprout, okay? And it's the pop band Prefab Sprout, and the remixers are Future Sound of London. So they combined together in 1992 to remix a song by Prefab called If You Don't Love Me, which is an upbeat pop song in its natural original form. However, this version came out around the same time as they did Papua New Guinea. And you all know how that one goes. It's the perfect example of experimental breakbeat, techno, house, rave, all thrown into one. It's got an owl sample going through it. It's got the most amazing vocals, which was the original female vocalist in Prefab, which is doing this kind of chant. It's just perfect, sort of atmospheric breakbeat sort of techno. I can't describe it. I heard this on a Sasha tape back in 92 from Bangkok. Absolutely mesmerising record. It took me years to get a copy of this back in those days. I heard it in 92, took me till 95 to get a copy, and I paid about 20 quid for it then. So yeah, Prefab Sprout, the Future Sound London remix of If You Don't Love Me, an absolute masterpiece.